Everyone, welcome to another HealthwaveHub masterclass on your lunch break. This one is on how to add a resource. I won't just do that for you today though. We'll show you some of the other features that leads you into adding a resource, and also showing you how you can create collections and how you can share resources across numerous different channels. As well as being able to see the benefits of those and how that is going to, how the hub is going to give others access to the services they need. So I've got a link here to the HealthwaveHub. I'll leave this up for a few seconds, but then this will also be repeated at the end of the session. And for any of those that are watching this on demand or asked for the recording, we will make sure the link to the hub is sent out to you also. So hopefully, Nick, is that taking me to the hub?
Yeah, that is good.
Thank you very much. Sorry, I should introduce my colleague Nick as well. I forgot to do so at the start, but yeah, Nick is here as well, supporting this talk.
Afternoon, everyone.
Thanks, Nick. Sorry. So we've got the HealthwaveHub, your place to start. As I mentioned, it's the hub here to help others access the services they need. And I'm just going to give you a quick run through of the features and then really emphasize on how to add a resource. So as you can see here, you've got all of the latest resources that the people of the Black Country have been uploading for us and sharing across their networks. So we've got some great stuff here by Active Black Country, which I'll use these as my example for the talk. And as you can see, you can simply just head over to Share Resource. And clicking on that, you've got numerous different media channels which you can share them across to, including WhatsApp. We know that there are lots of people that may not be using a laptop or an iPad, but they do receive WhatsApp messages from their grandkids. And as a you don't have to be a signed up member of the HealthwaveHub to receive a resource, so anyone in the public can receive those resources as well. You can click into your resource, and from there obviously you can visit the link, and as you can see that shows you the link that it's taken out to. So this Active Black Country activity finder will click. If I was to click that, that would take you out there, but again also within the resource you can share it as well, as you can see. So I just take you back to, we'll go that way. There we go, so I had a little freeze there. Back to the home page. And back to the resources here. So these are the two that I'm going to focus on. And if I just pop add to collection, now a collection is multiple resources. And the reason that we know that this is beneficial, we're going to save people time, is rather than sending people resource after resource and email after email, you can put resources together in a collection, and then people can receive them at once, giving them that information, but also saving you lots of time. And once you've saved a collection as well, and you've created one, that won't go anywhere, and that will also stay on your profile for you to share again and again. So if I just click add to collection for this Black Country moving and create new collection, and if I just call these Active Black Country, description, we can put keep fit in the Black Country we should go for. And then some keywords, we'll go with fitness, activity. These will be really important. The more resources that get uploaded to the HealthwaveHub, these little search icons will then help you be able to find the resources, because as resources get uploaded, we make sure that then the latest ones go on the top, and so that means that we aren't given any preference to any resource, and each resource is as important as another. So if I just click create collection here, and then I'll select the Active Black Country because I've just created that. And now that Black Country moving has headed to my Active Black Country collection. And if I go over to the other Black Country, this Activation Academy, with some modules of supporting people. If I add that to the collection as well and select active Black country, as you can see, the resource has been added to the collection. Now, that then heads up into your collections, which, like I mentioned, this stays here time and time again. I do lots of these talks, so I do have quite a few random collections here, but I'll just show you the one that we created, which was active Black country. And then from there, both resources are in the collection. You can also share those individually, but if we head back and you share the collection, and then you can see, again, all the different media channels. Like I mentioned, once that's saved, that will be there, and you can use that collection again and again and again, as well as being able to make edits to your collection and adding in other resources, taking resources away, or if for whatever reason the collection was not relevant in any anymore, then you can obviously delete that as well. So that's the collections. And now I'm going to show you how to create and add a resource. So if we can just look here for the example before I start. At the moment, our latest resource is the National Digital Inclusion Network. And that's just important to see to show you how it works when I create a resource. So if I just head over into here, the little body at the top right hand corner for your profile, and I select create resource. And as you can see on the create resource page, it's got the drag and drop image, which you'll see in a moment. If what I use for this example is BBC News. And what this will do with most websites is out of our control because we're pulling our information from another website. But with most websites, it will pre-populate an image for you. It will pre-populate the name of the resource, and it will pre-populate some words about as well. Now you can edit all of these if you so wish, but at the same time, if you think that what the website's pulled for you is suitable, then great, you can keep that as well. Now let's just say for example, I don't fancy the BBC News resource image, or for instance, maybe somebody else has used an image, the same image for a resource, and you want to pop in something new. You can simply delete the image, click here, and select your new image. You pop in a few keywords again, like I mentioned, as the hub grows, this will become more and more important. So I've just put news, sport, and weather, and then I click save. And then that resource has been submitted for approval. Now, most of what we say to everyone is a resource will be approved within 24 hours. If I'm totally honest with you, as long as one of the HealthWave team is on hand, that will probably be approved within about 10 minutes to an hour. But again, it's just to be wary that it will be up to 24 hours once a resource has been submitted. We're just vetting those at the moment and just checking, making sure that every resource goes on there is correct. We don't have any broken links, and so that everyone is having access to the correct services that they need. So what I'll just do here is, hopefully my wonderful assistant's been working tirelessly in the background. And if I just now go on to the Black Country Hub, and as you can see, thank you, Nicholas, you worked so quick. And as you can see there, the BBC News has now gone onto the latest resource. And if I just click into it, you've got all the wordings that it pulled, the name of the resource that it pulled from the website, and then that new image that I uploaded myself. Again, you can just share the resource or add it to the collection as well. So that's the hub. Now, when you first sign in, if you've got a NHS email, there will be a little, I will sign out to show you actually. So when you first sign up, if you pop in your email, if you have a non-NHS email address, pop in your email into here, and then it will send you a magic link into your email. Please check your junk just in case it goes into there, and then you can get yourself set up, start adding resources as well. If you're an NHS mail user, just click here to sign up. and then we have to go through a lot of barriers with this one, but we will get there. And once you're signed up, it is fantastic. So if you don't have an account, you click sign up again. And then here you go, you pop in your email address, password, and continue. Then that logs you into the HealthwaveHub. And then once you're signed in, it's all good. And then from there, you just need to, I can't show you this, unfortunately, because I don't have an NHS email, but you just then need to verify your email address. And then you can start using the hub to give people access to the services they need and share resources, create collections, and get as many people knowing as much information that's going on in the Black Country and nationally. Hopefully that's just gone back to my slideshow, Nick.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you, thank you. So just a final few bits. It's just on the resources. The resources, the information, as well as the link. You can share it across numerous media channels, even WhatsApp. You can send HealthWave pop-up resources. So what we make sure on the HealthwaveHub is if you've got like an event that you think is really important that will, let's say, runs out on May the 12th, say the event is May the 12th at 3 p.m. If you send that resource to HealthWave, we will add that resource and we will make sure it then drops off the hub after that event is over, making sure that everything on there stays fresh. As well as that, anyone that uploads a resource, we contact you every 3 months to make sure that the resource that you uploaded is still relevant. And again, that's just making sure that we're keeping everything fresh on there. There's no, what I describe, dirty data. And yeah, we make sure that people are receiving the correct information. And as I've mentioned, we're here helping others access the services they need. With collections, so obviously there are multiple resources brought together to create a collection. You can build collections for yourself, for groups, for individuals, but again, it's just all about sharing to those who require it. Again, you can share a correct collection across numerous channels. And as I mentioned in the talk, you can save them for future use, should I say, so you never lose them. Creating a resource, as you've just seen, is quick and easy, especially when I've got Nick on hand like I just did. You can update the images, change the resource name, you can also change the body of text. It's approved, as I mentioned, within 24 hours. It's usually a lot quicker than this. Like I said, if one of the HealthWave teams on hand, we usually get that approved pretty quickly. Once approved, it's ready to share or add to a collection as well. Thank you so much for listening. Any questions? I've got my information coming up shortly, which is, I'll go the other way around for this. So you've got my email here, which is daniel@healthwavehub.com. And then we've got the Black Country HealthwaveHub link here. So I'll leave that up for a few seconds. But again, feel free to drop me an email for any more information or a demo on the hub or how you can go about using it. That's what we're here for, to support you. And then just going back a level, which I've jumped past, just upcoming events. We mix up our events between NHS HAP masterclasses and the HealthWave Hub masterclasses. And as you can see, our next one, week beginning the 5th of June, we'll be showing you on the NHS app how to access your GP health record. You can also check out videos of our past events as well. And again, if you require a recording of any of those, just give me a shout. There we go. Just finally, my email address one last time and the link to the HealthwaveHub. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. And feel free to get in touch for any support. Thank you.
Nice. Start recording.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, stop.